This is the visualization for strengthening the partnership between the inner child and the inner sage. So find a comfortable place to sit or lie down, close your eyes, and begin focusing on your breath coming in and out of your nose. Bring to mind as you go into yourself and disconnect from all things in the external world. Think about a time recently when you felt that inner child having a tantrum, not wanting to do something that you know is good for you or you know is important, a critical step that you need to take in order to actually go towards the direction of where you want to go. Maybe it's as simple as getting out of bed in the morning or choosing something to eat that is a healthier choice or a choice that's going to make you feel really good, really empowered, or really energized after you eat it. Choosing to go to bed and getting good rest, rather than feeling like you need to do this, that, or the other, or everything will come crashing down. What inner child expression can you think of from your life? And we know that that voice is only a part of us. It's only one expression, but it's an important one. That inner child within allows us to understand what truly brings us joy, how our artist, our inner creator, can playfully manifest in this life with joy, with excitement, and with fun. But this part of us, in this emotional center of the second chakra, does not possess the wisdom of life experience. It's the child. It's a raw, playful, creative, emotional energy. So in this instance that you can think of, a simple one or a very big one, I'm too afraid to, I'm scared to, I'm impatient, I want it now, why do I have to wait? This aspect in your life, it doesn't make sense to that inner child. And it doesn't have to. That's not her role to get it. This is where our inner sage comes in. The inner sage lives in that sixth chakra, that higher seeing place, self-trust, your intuition, your ability to have a perspective where you see it all coming together, a clarity, a 20/20 vision, where you understand nuance, timing, process, the evolution, how things unfold, and that usually to get our way or to manifest something usually requires a journey. It requires doing things we don't initially want to do, things that take us outside our comfort zone, things that challenge who we think we are or what we think we can do. And the last thing we want to do is have that inner child be on a high diving board and just push her off into the water. That would be scary, upsetting, traumatizing, to force her to do something, to shame her if she doesn't do it, projecting onto her limiting visions of herself. And it's not necessary to take those steps, even though that may have been the way that you were taught. Instead, this inner sage can talk her through the bridge from where she is to where she wants to go or what she wants to feel. And understand that this undesirable thing, action, step, is just a part of the journey that's going to get her there. All she might need is a little reminder or a higher perspective or encouragement. This inner sage, this wise woman within, this wise man within, encourages us beyond who we think we are and holds the possibility of limitlessness, where anything is possible. So in thinking about this area for the inner child in your life that has the tantrum, that doesn't really understand why it's necessary, can you call on your inner sage now? Stepping into that place where all is unfolding beautifully in divine timing, all purposes are revealed. Every aspect at play serves a role. In this inner space in a meditative mind, can you allow the inner sage and the inner child to dialogue? What does that sage have to offer the inner child? It might not sound like words even. It might just sound or look like an energy, a vibrational frequency, an understanding that everything is going to work out. That she's headed in the right direction, or that she has the courage to take that step, that the sage believes that the inner child can transcend the limiting desire to stay comfortable. In your body, as you're visualizing this, or just noticing what arises by entertaining the possibility of your inner child and your inner sage dialoguing, notice the energy in the pelvis, this second chakra where this inner child, creative, playful energy exists. And then that sage-like energy in the third eye, in the space right between the brains, the hemispheres, this higher seeing place where we access beyond the conscious realm. Feel those two areas of the body, the low belly and pelvic area, and then between the hemispheres of the brain. And just notice the energies there, if they relate, or if there's any sort of connection. Even if there's just an awareness you can hold in your mind's eye of both of these energies and how they might be different, but how they might balance or complement one another. Can you use your imagination to see the relationship between these two archetypes within you? Recognizing that their partnership is so powerful when it comes to aligning authentically and moving in the direction that the soul desires to go. That both contain a wisdom so critical to navigating that path. Listen to what the inner child shares with the sage. What wisdom is she offering? How might the sage receive that and affirm it? Keep listening. And as you deepen your breath, staying very present to these two energies that are always with you, make a vow to be more present and listen to both of them, honoring their wisdom and strengthening their connection with one another. And deepening the breath, wiggling your fingers and your toes. And when you're ready, go ahead and come back, opening the eyes.